We know that diabetes today is increasing leaps and bounds in India. Now, India is found to have around 61 million diabetics as of now, and over the period of time it is bound to increase. It's been told that it will go up to 104 million in the next few years. So, consequently, most of us healthcare providers we are being faced with the epidemic of diabetes, and as we all know, diabetes it affects almost all the systems of the body. People with diabetes tend to have problems with the kidneys, heart, lungs, and unfortunately it is all healthy people that go into these problems because of the lack of diabetic control. Now, controlling diabetes in this aspects it becomes very important. So, our aim in controlling diabetes is to prevent these complications. Now, as we all know, we use different quantities, different types of drugs to control diabetes, but all said and done these drugs form only a fraction of the process in controlling diabetes. The major role in controlling diabetes is played by the patient's diet and exercise, basically his lifestyle modification. Now, in this sense diet becomes very important. Now, we all know as healthcare providers what we understand is treating a patient with medicines, giving him medicines or advising him to take medicine is the easy part of controlling diabetes. The difficult part is trying to make the patient to stick on with his diet and nutrition. Now, how important is diet in controlling diabetes? Now, as we know, diet forms a major cause of diabetes. Improper diet, improper method of diet, improper constituents of the diet and things like this. Now, it is in this aspect that the role of fiber comes in. Now, as far as ADA recommendations are concerned, a person with diabetes is supposed to take around 14 grams of fiber per 1000 kilocalories of food intake. Assuming a normal adult weight, the usual intake recommended is around 20 to 40 grams. But unfortunately, many of us with the present lifestyle and with present changes in diet, we usually do not stick into that kind of fiber. So, consequently what happens is that there are changes in the systemic absorption of food and things like that, which lead to problems with diabetes. Now, it is in this role that it is in this aspect that products like rice bran becomes important. And basically, we know rice bran contains a lot of fiber in it, and apart from fibers there are a few other things, fats, minerals, vitamins, coenzyme Q10 and things like that. So, in this context, rice bran it helps to control diabetes in few ways. One is it provides a fiber. So, when fiber is adequate in the body, what we find is that the glycemic load of the food comes down. So, when the patient takes a particular amount of food, if the glycemic load is more, then the consequent rise of blood sugar is higher. And when on the other hand, when there is adequate amount of fiber in the food, then this sudden spurt in blood sugars does not occur. So, rice bran helps in that aspect. Secondly, of course, it has been found to contain certain elements, certain constituents that help in directly reducing the blood sugars. There are a number of studies which have already been done and numerous studies are ongoing, and what we learn from these studies is that these products like rice bran they help to control diabetes in two ways. One is by reducing insulin resistance, that is one aspect of it. Secondly, by reducing the free fatty acid or the controlling the lipids. Now, lipids play an important role in controlling diabetes, because as lipids increases there is a deleterious effect on diabetes also. So, we find that products like rice bran it helps control diabetes in these two manners. Now, consequently, I mean I have been using this particular product since a few months, and I found a good extent of benefit in my patients, especially in controlling diabetes, that is one part of it, and they feel much more better, their lifestyle, their quality of life we can say that becomes a little bit more better. So, definitely it has improved, benefited my patients.